Hello there, gamers. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on Orange Ranger Plays. Last time, the evil wizard Aghanim grabbed Zelda and zapped her somewhere or something, and then we kicked his butt, but he dragged us into the Dark World with its Sunset movie poster back there and plopped us on top of a pyramid with, opera singing booby monster, and now we're here. You probably hear that annoyed tone in my voice again. You may remember a couple of episodes ago, I started off and mentioned that I had played for about 15 or 20 minutes without recording my gameplay footage. This time, in taking my lumps and learning as a Let's Player, I did it the other way around. I recorded my gameplay footage. I did not record my commentary, so I can't even cut in a really, funny little clip of me, saying something during that recording, because I wasn't recording my commentary, I was recording the gameplay footage, and this went on for 38 minutes. I did an entire episode and started another. I just happened to glance back at the camera to see if I was still getting good levels on my microphone and saw that I wasn't recording. By the way, I realize this is a kind of atypical way for people to record Let's Plays. They usually would have some kind of audio recording setup rather than a camera, but this is what works for me. I have a microphone plugged in to a DSLR, Sony NX Cam camera, the one that I use for Orange Ranger videos. And that is, I realized a neat thing I could do with that is I have that pointed at the screen recording gameplay, which helps me sync up my commentary with the gameplay. I've been talking for almost 3 minutes and Link has not moved besides the stuff that I do during the audio sync. So, we're going to do this again. And my goal is to do it a little more efficiently. I will tell you as I start to move Link around here so you at least have something to look at. As I tell you that in that episode that is now in the lost media world, as it were, I got 2 items. We need to get 2 items here in the Dark World. And then got into the Dark Palace, which is where we're headed. You see the map, a dark reflection of Hyrule. Not exactly the same topography, but mostly, to be honest. And we're headed over there to the east to number 1. Very similar location to where we got the first pendant in the Light World. But I headed over there, and I headed into that palace, and started going through it and reached a stopping point because, again, the video was over 30 minutes. Let's try to do it a little more efficiently. Go down towards the right side, jump down off of this ledge next to the statue, head over to the right. There's a piece of heart, and we have our 10th heart container. Double digits. You remember when Sparmt here had just 3 hearts? It's enough to make me forget about this hideous, vicious, Little Shop of Horrors plant monster creature that I'm still going to kill with extreme upsetness. Anyway, coming down off of the Pyramid of Power and getting that heart piece, you are going to head to the same place where we got the Zora Flippers, the, potion shop and lake and all that good stuff. So we're going to go this way. We're going to get rid of the Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know what score they gave us in this game, but we're getting rid of Rotten Tomatoes that have come to life, molded and, just all saggy and gross. I mentioned before, I'm not hugely fond of regular, fresh, ripe tomatoes. Let alone icky, saggy, ugh. Go this way. Charge through the rocks. Head around. We're basically going just like we're going to the Waterfall of Wishing, just here in the Dark World. So we're gonna go here, up these little stairs. And what's the sign say?
Curses to anyone who throws something in my circle of stones.
Well, I mean, that's not a circle. I don't really think that that's a... Oh, in the water. Oh, well, okay. In that case... You see, here's the thing. When I did it the first time, I actually managed to jump down off that ledge and keep that sign. You know what? I'm going back a screen. This is wasting time when I said I wanted to be a little more efficient to try to get everything in this episode, but no. It's too much of a meme. It's just too much. Got to do it for the memes. We're going to take this sign, jump down onto dry land, and toss it in the circle of rocks.
Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away.
This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Indeed it does. The Quake Medallion is basically a screen clear. Takes out enemies. Also takes out a good chunk of your magic bar. By the way, if you think to troll him and throw anything else in there, nothing happens. Is that a glitch? A little skelly fish is supposed to jump out. Oh, there was a bomb under there. Nice. I didn't need any, but it's still nice. Come on, fish. There you are. Okay, he wanted a rock. Okay, so we've got the piece of heart. We've got the Quake Medallion. Oh, wait, I just realized. Going back, you can jump down here. That's a little shortcut where you don't have to even worry about the rocks. Alright. By the way, I didn't mention this in the Lost episode, as it were, but the Dark World theme is really nice. It's a kind of militaristic, but like not in a bad way. It reflects how this world is more dark and more serious, but it's also like kind of, the vibe I get from it is like, you know your mission now, you know what you have to do, you're a little more battle hardened and, you know, ready to fight as a warrior and do what must be done. John Freeman over here. Seriously, go watch Full Life Consequences on YouTube if you haven't watched it. It is It is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if it's trolling or if it's real, if you've seen it, but it's hilarious. Oh, there's $5 in the second tree. Yep, I collected that without even seeing it. It just fell right into my wallet. I'm actually not too concerned about the damage I'm taking from them. You know why? This cave right here. You know what this cave right here? Pretty full lady from before. I try to get around, yeah. Okay, so I did this in the Lost episode. This episode may as well be titled The Lost Episode. But I did it in the last episode going around the pond the other way. On either side, that back corner, you just graze it with your foot and it hits her hitbox. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. I'll zap you over there, I don't even care. Let's go! Okay. Moving right along. We're gonna head right up here where that other palace was. Oh yeah, I'm fully healed, I've got my sword beam back. Very happy about that because it keeps things very far away from me. Pigman, go away. Alright, oh, there's a door. Oh, we found it, look. Oh, that was quick. I love the Yoda heads, very Star Wars, I'm into it. More of a Star Trek guy, but very into the Star Wars, so that's very cool. I love it. Okay, and This is just like Salad's house. But there's a little tree over there, and it's doing a pollination dance. Tree, talk to me. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power. And look what happened to me. Time out. We were told up on the Dark World version of Death Mountain that the golden power transforms you into what is in your heart. So he's saying that his heart was full of greed, so the golden power turned him into a tree? A greedy tree? I mean, okay, one thing flashed into my mind, but it is a huge stretch if it's true. The whole money doesn't grow on trees thing. So maybe in his heart he was so greedy, he wished that money really did grow on trees, so he got turned into a tree. Yeah, it's a stretch. By the way, I'm not sure if I said so. Look what happened to me! To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man whose scrolling text box created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. The Triforce. Oh, what's in your wall? Actually, through the power of lost episodes, I know what's in here and I don't need them, but I may want to come back for them at the end. They are all hearts, all 4 hearts, hearts, hearts. Let's go. So this building actually wasn't what we were looking for. It was the Dark World version of Sauce's house. If only I could find some sense of where I need to go. Some direction. If only I could get some feeling on what I'm supposed to do next. Follow the arrows. I know it seems like a trick. You get into these overhead hedge type areas. Hedge? There we go. It wasn't letting me go forward even though the way was there. And you just kind of feel your way out, look for the other exits. You got an arrow pointing you up here. Don't get gotten by the rotten tomatoes. Don't get gotten by the rotten. Ha ha! Again, kind of speeding ahead because I want to try to finish this palace in this episode. Enter on the top left. And again, you just kind of got to wiggle your way through. You're going to the right. And nothing weird is going to have happened underneath that canopy when you exit. There's a purple monkey. I'm Kiki the monkey, Kiki. I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? What will you do? Give him 10 rupees or never give him anything. I don't care if he starts a GoFundMe because his little monkey house burned down. He caught all of the diseases and he needs to go to the doctors and stuff. Never give him anything. Give him the 10 rupees. You have to do this. Kiki, Kiki. Good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Kiki, Kiki. Yeah, right there. You got a little cough or something. All right, anyway. Moving this way. Head up. Oh, looks like we found another building. I dodged that spear without seeing it last time, and I did it again this time. Show that. Sean, editing and replay. Show a replay. back from the replay, even though I had to put in the action. All right. Anyway, Kiki, very interesting that you gave me $10 to come with me, and then this place I have to go is covered in monkeys. I smell a little bit of a scam. Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Kiki. What will you do? Ask him to open it or try to open it yourself. Never give him anything. The GoFundMe, Kickstarter, he's going to start a new monkey company that's giving tours through the dark world to get to the palace. Never give him any. You can't open it yourself. Give him 100. You have to have 110 rupees to do the Dark Palace. Kiki, good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Kiki. What a schmuck. You see him shaking his head. What a schmuck. All you have to do is jump up here and press this button. He could probably do that. Into the Dark Palace, which seems very similar to the Eastern Palace. Same statues and stuff, same kind of layout up here, just kind of more gray. All right, well, let's go left. Whoa, helmet bug! Whoa, helmet bug, go away. The power of, well, skulls in the dark world. The equivalent of clay pots, just as strong. Some hard-headed creatures in the dark world. All right, well, we'll head downstairs. Oh, those look like very friendly little, oh, they're spitting fire. Oh, they're spitting fire like they just dropped the latest album. Oh, that button revealed a chest. That chest revealed a key. Let's get out of here. All right, we gotta open up the door again. Hit that button again on your way by because this button's going to open the door, but if you don't hit that button, it's going to close the door. Same deal on this side. Ooh, 20 rupees, thank you. Very nice. All right. This, we're going down. Oh, there's a locked door over there to the left. Huh, but let's see what we got going on here. Okay, this room I actually want to mention something because it's something I thought of from watching past episodes of this Let's Play. You may remember that room that I was in one of the dungeons, where I was collecting 90 rupees. They were in like a little bonus room that you get exploring. And there were 2 anti-fairies, and I took some damage even though I was trying to heal up. Was it that room? Anyway, something I thought of with anti-fairies is that even if you don't need them, although I do actually need them because I don't have anything in my bottles. Last time I did a little more exploring, and I actually bought a cure-all potion in the light world, and I just realized I haven't done any of that. But there are anti-fairies here, so I can get fairies. My point was, that anti-fairy is kind of stuck. Oh, there it goes. I was like, it's stuck in a pattern where it can't get to the bottom of the room. Even if you don't need them, it can actually be worth it to just use the magic powder to remove the threat by just collecting the fairy, even if you don't need it. But in this case, I do need it. Keep it in a bottle. Well, that portal looks safe. Let's step into it. And look at that. I have 3 bottles. And if I play my cards right, I might get hit here. I did. But that's okay, because you will also become a regular fairy. I'm actually doing very well, because it can be tricky when you use the magic powder on fairies. It can be tricky to dodge actually collecting them accidentally right away. Having 3 fairies in bottles is basically equivalent to having 3 extra lives in this game. So, you know, we're sitting pretty. Oh, here's another triangle square gray on the wall. We're going to talk to it is I, Sahasrara.
Sparmt, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I'm locked into a rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but
Please hurry! Zelda! yes, Zelda is trapped on top of Turtle Rock and stuff. And this wall has the full cracks with the circle around it. That's an important distinction. So we can charge into it and not use a bomb. So Wash, those enemies are good to hit with the beam because they can electrify. With the beam, you can hit them whether they are or they aren't. This is a lesson, except that this doesn't work. Yeah, so there are small cracks like this one. There are big cracks like this one with the circle around it. And there are cracks in the floor. The big cracks you can just charge into. The little cracks you want to use a bomb, except in this case, I don't think that one's going to open anyway. The hole in the floor you see opened, you can open holes in the floor, but remember what I said before. If you can't see the floor, falling into the hole is just going to take some of your health. So go up here, and there are effluents. Well, I'm going to go over... Oh, you're doing the copy me thing, huh? The green ones go the same place you do. The red one goes the opposite. The green ones don't shoot and take one hit, so you can just kill him. The red one, when he faces you, will shoot at you. Well, what you can do is kind of stand just off from him and move him right into your fire. Takes 2 hits. Easy, easy. These cracks on the wall are in a pattern, so they're not going to be anything. You can tap, tap, tap to hear that it's not. A room with conveyor belts. You can see on the way up, it's going against you. Watch out for the spiky things. Then it switches, and suddenly you're going with the flow instead of against it. Ow, I let the spiky thing hit me by accident. Oh, and it puts me in with these reds. Well, eat arrows, except you split, so that's not a... These things are annoying when you're not at full health. Because you can get zippy zapped, and I don't want it. Okay, well, we've dealt with that. I got the map. I can use it to see my position and the rest of the thing, except I don't use it. Got these over here. These are weird. What are these? I can't even grab them. It won't let me jump down. Wonder if we'll get to deal with them. I do see cracks in the wall, though, and these are single ones, so they're very likely. So let's go ahead and charge into... well, maybe this one? That's weird. Are they... They are something. This is the reason that I brought up the big cracks with the circle around them versus the little cracks that don't have it. You may remember also that I mentioned before that sometimes you can charge into the wall and break a crack in the wall, and sometimes you can't. The difference is whether it's a big crack with the circle around it, which kind of forms the door, for lack of a better term, I guess, or the small crack, which doesn't. If it's a small crack and you hear that there's something behind it, you gotta use bombs. Let's go right first. More fairies. Except I already have plenty. So one of you will heal me, but I will leave the other 2 of you together. I don't want to leave the fairies alone. Either they all come with me, or there's at least 2. A second key, and we haven't opened a door yet. Okay. And otherwise, this is a dead end. So we're going to head back down. I'm going to do something bold and kind of stupid. I'm going to do a chargey here. It almost worked out for me. I got all the way across. Without getting hit. But then I hit the wall, bounced back, and that got me hit. Okay, so we're going to go all the way back this way. And then you're back in this room. Like, well, how do I get out? Push block, go into portal. Brings you right back to this room. By the way, you notice those anti-fairies are respawning? Continuous fairies with your magic powder. Just saying. Okay, since I'm going to continue this time, I could open the door there, but I just really want to get to that. I just really want to get to that locked door. Oh. Moving it so I can get these clay pots. Yep, can just push your way in here, open the door, go in. You know, this is definitely a longer dungeon. We're still coming up on 25 minutes here. I don't want to go far past 30. And we don't have the big key yet. We're just kind of exploring. You know, there's a lot to see and do around these parts. Go away. Go away, I don't want it.
Sparmt, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I am locked into a rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry